Welcome back to One Game. I'm a bit of a dummy, and I forgot to leave space for any video recording by deleting from the recycle bin. So the entire game that I just played, it was pretty boring. But we made use of our fundamentals. Let's see if we can get like an actual game going for you, just so that we can get it out of the way. Then I will go study for finals. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Anything we had an early queue? Let's have a quick game, because I really need to get going. I just finished my last assignment for one of my classes, and now we're studying for finals tomorrow, actually. And I have only 10 lectures to go through. They're worth about 30 slides per, but if you understand the material, you can kind of skim through them. Let's just make sure.
With your eyes closed.
We just need to make sure we know the important information. The course is about economy. In this one is the microeconomics, so less about how economies work as a whole, less about GDP, for example, and it's more about how individual firms and consumers act in a market. Latter half of the course was a lot more interesting. We got to talk a lot more about game theory and how firms will act based on other firms' decisions in an oligopoly. Sorry, different from a monopoly, but different from a competitive market. It's like in between. Oligopolies, each firm in an oligopoly, I don't know what the correct way to pronounce that is, has a large influence on the actions of other firms in an oligopoly. Whereas in monopolies there's only one firm, in competitive markets there's many firms and negligible impact on each firm. There's such thing as monopolistic competition, which means firms, I don't know if this is a lot of firms or only a small amount of firms, will sell slightly varying items that are not completely substitutable. And thus, while firms face competition, they still get to set the prices that they put on the shelves, for example. And I can think of a lot of
I always take my toll. Blood
like brand
or
names
gold.
that are monopolistic, that have monopolistic competition in nature. And what firms can do to ensure monopolistic competition so that they can set the prices for themselves and earn a lot more money than we really should be giving them is by branding and changing small things and like just making it seem like the product is slightly different from the other one. Just enough so that it'd be unique. Another thing is asymmetric information. Asymmetric information is basically where not in a transaction. I'll just say a transaction to make it simple. Okay, Jin Pike. I'm gonna go. No, actually I'm not. I'm gonna go this. Yeah, I'm gonna go this. What was I saying? What was I saying? Oh god, I forgot. Ah, man. Well, the last game I played was pretty short. I don't think this counts as cheating, per se. I mean, obviously it's my challenge, so I set the rules, but even if I was playing with someone else's challenge, I would argue that this is not cheating when it comes to playing one game. because I think the purpose of this is not only for me, but it's also for you guys. And I didn't really I have been feeling as though League has been a chore for the past while. I didn't even want to play the game before this game, and I think that's a good thing. I don't even think that's a bad thing.
30 seconds until minions spawn. Wealth is my
That
kind of
I'm
burden.
not too incentivized to playing something that I thought was like an extreme hobby of mine. He doesn't know it's Faker.
I've got values. They stack up nicely. Minions have spawned. Laws or whatever works.
I'm so glad I have this combination of emotes. We're gonna walk up with the wave and get first touch on it. Hopefully that means we get first strike. We can fight them just in our wave.
Everyone has a price.
I want to have a little bit of push. I have a melee support, so just enough so that we can get ourselves off the ground. Ow. Okay, well, first strike is gone. It's okay. First strike is less than one caster. Oh, brother. The poke isn't important. It's the proccing of first strike. We should really have used our level 2 there. I had to use it. What is this ignite? What is that flash from both of them? Okay. Yeah, that guy's dead for sure. I'm dead. Too hyphy for my Leona, I think. He should be blocking for me as well. It's okay. It's only going to Pike, and Jhin can't really push this, so he should probably have backed. He should be warding that push. What does he want me to use Ghost for?
You can't tame the desert.
This guy asked me to dodge hooks. I can't see.
Heroes go hungry.
That's okay. I think that was worth it, to be honest. Gaining that 400 gold shutdown. Support players continue to be the worst players on the planet and still contribute nothing. Especially Lux players. They think they output like so much, but in reality, like the ADC, the jungler, and the mid allows them to do what they need to do. And without our cooperation, they kind of fold, basically. This is why it's useful for them to roam to other lanes. I haven't gotten much for striking. could definitely have Leona 8 on
Nice try.
Okay. It's easy for supports to say dodge a hook. I can't. It's too bad, unfortunately. It's too bad. I should really just be playing for myself. Let's go
Wealth is
static
no
shift first
family's
strike.
burden.
And I think the Leona needs to dodge. You should try dodging. Here. Could be helpful.
Don't let me declare
Ah, I'm so salty. If he runs it down, it's actually a win for me. Because I really need to go steady. This is important. It's vital that I do this.
I've got values. They stack up nicely.
My HP from the 4th Q. He has a BT and a serrated Dirk, and he can just one-shot the casters now with one proc. I don't think Kayle should ever be losing to Garen. Ever. That matchup is so
Everyone
easy.
has a price. Nice try. It's not.
It's unfortunate that I gave that Q too near to Leona. Nice. Huge shutdown on me. Okay, I'm just gonna back. I think. No way. Something about my E didn't proc. Really good. Really good from...
Get paid.
I think actually I'll just go for more damage now. Oh! Thank you. I think my Kha'Zix has good mental, so we can play around him, maybe. I think he wants to win. As for this, I think
But gold stays.
just going the static shiv IE build, it should be fine for us and play the supportive role. We've built 4 damage, thankfully. That guy was Ilgo Collector. The lethality is nerfed a lot, so it's kind of big. Not much first strike value. There was supposed to be first strike value this game, but unfortunately no reason.
Loyalty is
Or sorry, no value if we walk up and everything. I can ward it, but I'll ward it later.
you can't tame the desert.
I took a lot of damage, I believe, from Pike auto attack and Q something. And just one Jin auto. Okay, the heal. We should really not. Six is dying. Okay, we are on the back foot. 15 and 4. It's scary.
Honor is the rust on a dull blade.
I thought it would be the top one. Kha'Zix is emptying here. Like heavy. That was really poorly played. And he died. That is so terrible for the economy. This is so bad. I don't even have E for if they early dive. Okay, they don't dive, thankfully.
I've got value.
Oh! Bro, the W bounce killed it. That's emotional. Super emotional.
An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Laws are whatever works at the time.
I think I have IE now. Which is good, it's a good for early buy. I can still match. This guy should never be losing. That lane is so easy for you, it's crazy.
Your turret has been destroyed.
He even has Ride Kale, bro. How is he so bad? Dude, like, it's okay, yes, it's Phase Rush Garen. He didn't have Stripebreaker before this. So how is he catching up to you? You should be full scaling until level 6, and if he walks at you, you W immediately. And Qing him, and if he W's your Q, then you get one auto, get fleet. Oh my god. Okay, I see the Pyke knows now. What? I moved down. The Pyke knows now that I use my E on Jin Q, so I have to just not even get close to the lane anymore. And only use E for Pyke Q. Good, don't have to use it.
I make my own fortune.
I was talking about how Jin shouldn't actually be a terrible matchup in Sivir, since you can kind of just outpush him if you touch the wave first. But in the case where they have Pyke and we have Leona who just doesn't know how to play the game, we have no pressure. Like, at all. And we can't touch the wave first.
Get paid or get out. Another fight, another fee.
Crap. Just get back off.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Oh man. What did I even die to? E Smite? What is this? E Lichbane? What? How did he even proc Lichbane? I don't know. I can never know.
Kings come and go, but gold stays.
It doesn't look winnable, no, Kha'Zix, but I don't FF.
Godlike.
This guy's getting closer and closer to killing him.
I'll fight for a cause. I won't die for one.
Aww. I'm pretty sure Kale said we scale. Wasn't he the guy that said that?
Loyalty isn't
That Paiku is never going to be close to me. Never FF. Never FF. Doesn't matter how bad your team is. You only lose when you give up. Always try to look for chances wherever possible. The enemy team is just as bad as you are. Always. Ow.
Heroes go hungry.
This is the perfect time for Leona to flash ulti. By the way, he doesn't have flash. He's so bad. What is that Leona ulti? That Kale is dead for sure.
Enemy double kill.
Whoa. No, this is such a loser's cue. This game is so loser's cue, it's crazy. All lanes did. Okay, you can go bot.
Your turret has been destroyed.
In the chance that the ADC is the one losing compared to the mid laner, you're supposed to go to the side lane and just scale up. Less fights for the person who's weak, right? Go side lane. But I think in this game, the Sigs and I are equally as strong. I mean, I could have gone upwards. I could have gone upwards and blast coin over here. But I was hoping that we would be able to catch the Victor. I was not thinking about the Pike. I always have to be careful of who can respond. Even in that scenario, where it seems like fighting is always happening. Never FF. I'm glad someone else on my team thinks so, but never FF. Move Kale, this is good wave clear. This is very good wave clear. Yeah. Good time to go bot.
Here, get mine.
Oh, what the shit. Leon has E soon. Unfortunate.
Light shield.
Jin's flash. nice. Really good actually. That's less so about the kill and more about the morale. That Jhin is not feeling himself, even in this game. Nagarin is, however, and I think Nidalee is too. We need to put a couple kills in them, just to humble them. Actually, you're supposed to go Phantom Dancer to be able to kite better. So I'm gonna do that.
It's not stealing if they're dead.
And go another crit cloak, actually. Not necessarily for the spell shield. Always keep cool head, always keep cool head.
I make my
If your
own
team wants to FF, you must be the only one who doesn't FF. If my team trips, I am the stairs. If my team trips, I am the stairs. Sorry, no. If the enemy trips, I'm the stairs. That's it. That's so difficult. What are you saying now? I get to play 1 game a day. I can't FF it. Oh, I can kill him. Unlucky. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose some. I'm actually even today, so I should look on the bright side. And games like this reminds me that there's more to life than League of Legends. Thank God. Thank God. If this kind of game was all I had for life, I would actually have killed myself a long time ago. Emerald is one of the elos of all time. You cannot afford to waste your mental on players like this Leona and this Kayle. This Ziggs was fine. Kha'Zix is just the average Emerald jungler, and I'm not very useful. There were a lot of mistakes I made, but it's like a tsunami. I'm sort of like a barrier, like a concrete barrier, holding back a wave of inters. The tsunami wave of inters. There's only so much you can do. Only so much you can do before you break. So sometimes it's better to let go. And this game is one of these games. I think I should give you a little bit of content. So I'll just watch through like the early game of this last game that I played. We're playing against Twitch Morgana into Senna Sivir. Senna has Grasp. It's good poke, but it's just really bad rune compared to Fleet Footwork. What happens in this game is, well, first of all, we win, and I get my early lead. And why is that? Normally Twitch is supposed to hard win into us. But if we look at how the game is played out, we see that double ADC pokes a lot better than we're gonna Twitch, which means we have full control of the lane. That means I get to spam W on them and spam Q on them, right? And just like always keep their HP low with cut down as well. And always keep our HP high with Senna heals and a little bit of Bloodline and a little bit of Doran's Blade. It's really nice. I didn't bring First Strike this game because I wasn't expecting it to go so easy, but next time I will. Always consider your support in ADC. We get the first early push immediately. I think in the Leona game we just had, I shouldn't have early pushed that quickly because we have a melee character and we don't want that to happen. Or want them to be pushed up. I don't like that it directs the camera like this. Yeah, just keep getting them low. Senna in the early game wasn't getting that many souls. He was just going for like like 1 ticks of poke, which I don't really understand. You have plenty of time to get more, especially with Morgana W. That's okay. We weren't maximizing, but we definitely weren't losing. We just keep going. This game is so normal. Right, they ward the bush in case for laying ganks. Dude, why does it relocate? I get hit by here, but that Twitch can't walk up if he doesn't want to get hit by a Senna. I was telling my Senna to go for souls, not just for poke. Which I think is a valid way to, valid thing to say. I don't think that would get anyone angry. Senna hits an amazing Q. I don't have Q up in the time though. Twitch uses either, that was actually critical. If Twitch doesn't use either, we're about the same HP and I don't have much pressure into them for a little while. Twitch Morgana is looking for an all-in, but they simply can't. Their damage is not enough. I use my E on the Q, so I can't use it for the upcoming exhaust. That's okay though. Always look for poke, right? I get hit by the Morgana Q, unluckily. That's okay. That's A-okay. Morgana kills me as well, so even better. I think both of our wards were down at the time. Yeah, probably. And even if it wasn't, it's not really like that big of a deal. I miss a lot of CS here, but it doesn't mean I'm still way ahead of the enemy. And I should just keep going on this game plan. I went cloak, which I think is a mistake. I just saw that I had the money for it. I should have went longsword and refill. And just utilized my HP and kept poking. I think. Maybe longsword and health pot. Even if Twitch engages here, it's okay. Because he has no damage. I missed that cannon, by the way. But he has no damage. Even with pickaxe, we have this full wave here. And I can just shove it so that we don't lose out on anything. Anyways, this game goes smoothly. Just get them as low as possible, right? I think the first important fight is here, probably? No? Yeah, Twitch just keeps getting lower and lower. I have a ward here, so I'm not scared of any ganks. Because Xin Zhao's not a very fast character. Wait, oh, I backed. Nice dodge from Senna, by the way. It was a nice flourish. Good icing. Yeah, the Twitch can never walk up into us. Yeah, we can just ulti into them and just win. It was getting a little scary there, but I was out of range here. Did I get back to E? I did. I'm a retard. Early flash here, because if Xin Zhao had flash, I was dead. Both of us get out. Xin Zhao doesn't die, unfortunately. I make sure to space the Xin Zhao ulti. I'm glad I was thinking about that. They're still very low. We have chances. Dodge the Xin Zhao W here. I mean, I was already going to dodge it, so I didn't input it. Action. I would love to be able to kill them here. Yeah, huge. I died to Morgana W. I was trying to E the Xin Zhao W and I had too much faith in myself. But as a play, that's good. But I was just not responsive. As a play, that's good. Why does he stay? Nice hit from Senna, by the way. Okay. Let us go. By the way, Set hard carried this game. At the end of the game, he's like 11-3 or something. Look. Oh, wait, shouldn't I have just fought there? I think so. I think we could have just fought. Yeah. That was my mistake. It's okay. Luckily, Twitch uses ulti into my barrier. Maybe we could have looked for something more there. It's fine. Senna's poke is doing solid work on them. That grasp from Q is amazing. But I still don't take it back. Grasp is not as good as Flea's. Or First Strike. And we get a kill here. Amazing. Really solid team play from both Senna and I. And just continuing to gain like CS lead and XP lead. Keeping them backing and just getting the turrets here. I think we have grubs as well. Let's check. How do we check? Yeah, we have 5 grubs. If you look at the top. Yada yada yada. We see Xin Zhao coming here, but there's no way they dive. Whole team comes here and he's just like 1v9. Or the set is just 1v9. And we realize how fed he is, and then we just start to play around him. I go here because set is already bot side, and I just want to make sure this wave is pushed for this thing, and just to keep like myself gaining gold, right? I never engage with this Rumble. Rumble's even like 2-5, he's still broken and can one-shot me. So never engage with him. My range is, I think my range is exactly his Q. Team gets a really nice fight here. Let's check that. Yeah, I was inattentive, by the way. And I should have paid more attention. I think, however, the outcome of this game would have been the same, regardless of whether or not the set was 9-2. But he definitely made the game way easier. He just ended the game for us. He even gets a kill in this Twitch. Like, he's just unstoppable. I wanted to do Rift Herald, that's why I'm here. But my team wanted to get more waves, I believe. We get the Rift Herald, and I think we won 3-1. Yeah, we won 3-1. I'm always matched into the Rumble. Weakest player for weakest player, but I can beat him. I think at this stage I have chances to beat him. That's why I'm walking up here. If Rumble speeds on me, I always have ulti. I don't have ulti, do I? No, but I can always. Oh, I do. And I can speed back on him and just kite him. Even if he has Q, it's not enough to kill me. He needs more. As for Set, he just 1v9s. Yeah. Yeah. Since Rumble's scared of me, I just push up more and more. Make sure this guy's occupied. And Nocturne knows this is an amazing engage. Unfortunately he dies because look at Rumble damage. Amazing. Right? But it's not bad. And I get my one cool play of the game right here. Good. Really good. I mean, without that kill, I wouldn't have been feeling pretty good. Wouldn't have been feeling too good about the game, but I was feeling myself. That's why I'm not even mad about the last game that I just had. Because if you have a win like this and a loss like that, it evens out and you're neutral. And your day is still not over. Your day is actually only beginning, basically. Meanwhile, the Twitch has been useless the whole game. It's 0 damage, 0 pressure anywhere. The Senna and I and the Victor should be working on getting this with the 5 grubs that we have, thanks to our jungler. Like all around, like a well-oiled machine from our team. Very well played. I think, well, we could make better choices and just go for plays quicker. For example, that tower there. Set knows exactly what to do most of the time. He just kind of walks in and takes what he wants to take. That's how being fed goes on a bruiser. As for bot lane, Yasuo is pushing and I'm like, what the hell? Nobody's responding to it? Oh, hold on. Yeah, and this guy is just dummy. He thinks that I'm not fed. I have IE, Kraken Slayer, and Plated Steel Caps. It's the second most high damage build that you can build in Sivir, right next to having Berserker's Greaves. I even crit my Kraken Slayer cockpit. Meanwhile, my team is ending the game because they're just stronger as 4 than we are. The Twitch really should focus on not getting caught. I'm too far away from the Baron to do anything. Instead of going for this wave, I think, like, in hindsight, I would rather have walked up here. Make it go quicker, right? Because you see how, like, it took a hell of a long time to get this Baron. And they could have maybe had a chance to smite steal or whatever. Also, yeah, I don't know what happened here. Why did I die? Oh, yeah. I went for the turret because I'm greedy at MF. I thought that I could kill Morgana, but I forgot to E his ulti. And then I just died. So next time I should preemptive E when I'm in range of the ulti. Because Morgana's not going to just randomly send out a Q. I can always dodge the Morgana Q that'll push me into the Rumble, but probably I could get a kill on Morgana. I mean, there's no point in fretting over this. I shouldn't even be here. That's the main takeaway I should give. I shouldn't even be here. I push this wave, I make myself known, I ward this jungle right here. In any way I can. Do I have a ward? I don't have a ward. So why am I up, right? I don't know. I don't know why I'm up. Oh, I think I had a blue trinky on here. Yeah, I blue trinkied. As soon as I blue trinky, I should back. It's fine though. The margins are pretty close. Maybe if I had auto W, like auto reset, it would have been better. It's fine though. We have Baron, and we just push with Baron for the next few. We win a fight in the mid. Later. Sett and Victor just know how to end the game. Nocturne and Sivir are just on the wrong sides of the map, but I mean, in the case where they're not like full grouped and not losing this fight, the Twitch is really like throwing, to be honest. There are lots of chances for Twitch to like open up with ulti behind his team, right, and get like a lot of damage on Sett. Enough so that the Sett can't just walk in, you know what I mean? So I think in this scenario, well, if I was Sivir, I wouldn't win this at all. Not a chance, but I would try to at least get poke on Sett, try to auto attack, ulti away, auto attack him, yada yada yada. Just E the Stridebreaker, for example, and just try to get them low enough for him to be scared about taking damage from Rumble and Xin Zhao before they were this weak, right? Before they had to get randomins. This guy was useless all around. Okay, so is your 2 games a day, I guess. I guess that makes up for day 7, because why not? See you next time. I think I'll play a different lane. Probably not mid, because I have pretty bad luck when it comes to mid. Okay, see ya.